Welcome to I Said No Gifts. I'm Bridger Winegar. I can type 70 words per minute, and I'm proficient in nothing. What's going on? What's happening? Well, you know, I thought the podcast was recording about 4 hours ago, so I left the house very early. Thank God I didn't get here. I was able to turn around in time, and then just wasted several hours because I had planned nothing.
What'd you do?
Matt, save it for the podcast.
Sorry.
The guest is very rude this morning.
I know. I'm on tenterhooks. I want to know. So
You'll know. This is a mystery for you that you're going to find out very soon.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Listener, can you imagine? This is a professional.
Wait till you see what I brought. A gift.
What's going on? I showed up to the office. They were having a cookie swap party without me. I was not told about this, but joke's on them. I think cookie parties are a bad concept. I think it's a flawed idea. What are you doing? You can't eat that many cookies, and if you try a bunch at the same time, the flavor gets all mushed in your mouth. And then if you're taking them home, they're getting old. No one is getting a cookie at its best. The only cookie you're enjoying is the first one you try there. But the unfortunate thing is, what if it came from someone who's not good at baking? Then your whole party's been ruined. I understand in theory, sure. I've never been to a good one, and I'm sure everyone at the office is having a bad one right now. Okay, well, the guest is here.
Oh, no, I'm not talking. Oh, no. Fool me once.
No, I'm absolutely thrilled about today's guest. It's Matt Gourley. Matt, I mean, welcome.
That didn't seem sincere, the welcome. I've already outstayed my welcome by starting too early.
I know. I should have just shut down the recording. Found another guest. Found somebody out in the office to come talk to me.
I wouldn't blame you. It's cookie day.
It's cookie day. People are very excited.
I hear there's the Tom Cruise cake in the building.
Is that true?
That's what Patrick told me.
Have you tried it?
I have.
I've had one too.
What'd you
Actually,
think?
from this podcast.
Can we really?
Yes.
Can we speak frankly?
I would love nothing more. I think everyone at this point should speak frankly with anything to do with Tom Cruise.
That's fair. It's not going to get back to him, right? He's probably the most insulated person in the world.
And we're only going to have him for a couple more decades.
Yeah.
So,
you sound like you
let's
know
enjoy
that
him
for
while
a fact. Okay. What do you know? What did you think?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, the hype, it's crazy. White chocolate is a lot for me.
Me too.
I need something to cut that.
And it ain't coconut.
No, and it's certainly not coconut or vanilla cake.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it despite all of that. But it felt like something that I needed, like a pot of coffee, black coffee, to eat it with, to drink.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So when did you have it? Was it from Tom?
It was from Tom Cruise.
My God,
yeah.
so that's really golden.
But it wasn't to me, obviously.
Yet. You might be on the list this year.
Well, we'll see. It hasn't come yet. But, I felt like you could taste the hype and like the ingredients you just mentioned, you needed a little black coffee with the hype as well.
Yeah. I don't I guess he's probably someone who doesn't eat a lot of sweets.
No, I don't think he ever does.
So I imagine the first time he tried it, it was probably so exciting to try something sweet, and so it didn't really matter what it was.
And he had he had a little thimble.
Right, exactly.
Just of it reduced down to like a paste.
Yeah. Know? If he had had a lick of a Tootsie Pop, he would have had the same reaction, and everyone would be getting the Tom Cruise Tootsie Pop every year. So
not a bad idea.
But God bless him, he's keeping this bakery in business. Yeah. And it was not a bad cake, I'll say that. It was especially if you like very sweet things, which most people do because most people have bad taste.
Yeah.
And again, the bakery is wonderful and the cake is not bad, but...
Well, I like where this is going because you and I seem to feel the same about this cake, which implies that we both have good taste. I'm going to get on that taste train. Okay.
You and I, out of this whole office, I'll say right now, everyone should just leave the building.
Okay. And you're not talking about just this studio that no one else is in?
You, and you. Okay. I'm pointing to no one right now, listener. YouTube listener, watcher is getting a real treat with me pointing at nothing right now. They're out of their mind excited about this. But what sort of treat are you into?
Well, my favorite is a kind of like toffee.
Oh.
A rich like toffee chocolate, but Oh, you know what? There's these milk chocolate covered honeycombs at this little bakery in Pasadena called Little Flower.
Oh, I like this. I've seen Little Flower, and it's always kind of difficult to access. I see it off the side of the freeway and think, well, I would love to go there, but I'm never on that frontage road.
Yeah, it's like if you're trying to get to an In-N-Out, you always go, the next one.
Right.
But there's no other Little Flower.
Yes.
You got to just plan it.
But it's like a honeycomb?
Yeah, but it's not a hard honeycomb, but it's not soft. It's kind of just brittle and light and fluffy.
I think I grew up knowing that as sea foam. They would call it sea foam. Which
what
is that maybe just a Utah thing, but
because you guys had no sea?
Yeah, we were desperate,
naming everything sea names.
Most of the things I know as sea foam.
Even your name is kind of like over water,
right? And it's a desert. We just have a dead sea.
That's right.
And that's essentially all of the water in Utah, other than one piddly little river. So we're desperate for liquid, for hydration, sea foam. But I love that kind of candy. I never have it. It really buries itself in your molars.
It does. It's there. Well, that's a blessing and a curse because a couple days later,
little
you get
snack,
little aftertaste, but like well aftertaste.
Right. Yeah. Way after.
Decades after.
I brush my teeth once a month, so it's ideal.
Okay.
No, I love that sort of thing, and I love a toffee, but toffee can go weirdly wrong.
You mean like if it goes bad? Or
no, just like if somebody made it poorly.
Yeah, I suppose.
I was in Palm Springs recently, and I won't name the business.
I was last weekend, this past
weekend.
You
following me?
And wait, what part of Utah are you from?
Right outside of Salt Lake City. It's called South Jordan.
My parents lived in St. George.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
St. George is kind of Utah's Florida.
Yeah,
it's kind of the vacation spot of Utah.
That sounds a lot like my parents.
It's also home to a lot of polygamists.
Yeah, that's not my parents.
Well, not
that
yet.
I know of.
They could be.
It could be.
We would go to Utah as our little getaway when I was growing up, about 5 hours south of us.
Okay,
Have you spent much time there?
In St. George, a fair amount. I've never been to Salt Lake.
Interesting.
Yeah, but because they only lived there for about 10 years.
How did they end up in St. George?
I am still asking that question. I think my stepmom followed some friends there on a whim. And then they got out just as quick. Now they're in Maryland.
Oh, interesting. What a swing to... Wow.
I can't account for any of this. It's just, trust me.
Wait, where did you grow up?
Whittier, California.
What is happening in the family? On the run from something.
They are, because the rest of my family is all stuck.
I feel like you start here, you stay here.
Yeah.
I love being in Southern California.
I do too.
So did the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I know.
The Beach Boys, they're not from Whittier. They're from...
Well, the little old ladies from Pasadena, that's all I could say, which is where I live now.
They're from Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, there we go, Hawthorne. Yes, is Hawthorne, that's close-ish to Whittier.
Yeah, kind of.
I just assume anything outside of LA proper is just right next to each other, just in a line.
It's everything outside of LA is like 45 minutes away
right.
in a circle.
Within LA, everything's 20 minutes and then 45 minutes. There's really no other time span, or an hour and a half from 5 to 7 p.m.
Yes.
So
at least.
Wow, St. George, that's so fascinating. Yeah. And what was I, what point was I trying to make that you didn't want me to get to?
I know.
Why it was sensitive for you.
Was I Palm Springs.
Scared of? You were in Palm Springs. Yeah. What were you doing there?
When is this going out?
This is going out January 2026.
Okay.
So in the future.
So my wife and I are expecting a child in January.
Oh.
And so we went on a baby moon / our friend's 50th birthday party.
Oh, wow. Two very different life events.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was how did you celebrate both of those?
Well, we went to just a kind of boutique hotel getaway.
Okay.
That if we're speaking taste.
What's the hotel?
It's called I could barely even pronounce it.
Oh.
Crackeria Pensione.
Oh, this is kind of the Mediterranean one.
Yeah.
I've never been to that.
Yeah.
I go to Sparrow's Lodge.
I'll try that next
Sparrow's Lodge, if you can get a deal, it's the best place in the world.
Why is it the best? Because this place, you couldn't get a working bathtub for a pregnant lady to save your life. And that's after multiple times trying.
No.
Yeah. This whole thing was supposed to be a comfort trip for her. And it was a disaster.
Are they reimbursing you?
Listen, I really struggle with when I should complain and when I shouldn't. Sometimes it's good. Then maybe you could handle this for me.
I got some bank fees reversed this morning.
Really?
I'm happy to get in touch with these people. Do. Today it was very easy. I was just very nice.
Well, you had 4 free hours.
Yeah, there's your answer. We got to the answer in a very roundabout way. I noticed 5 fees that they had snuck in. I called. The lady was very nice. I think at this point everyone's not on the side of the banks, even their employees. So they're
even
like,
the banks. What bank was this?
Well, I don't want to say, because then what if somebody up top gets in touch?
You're going to slam Tom Cruise to no end.
And I won't slap
a bank.
It was Chase Bank.
Okay. The
I just don't want them figuring out that this woman reversed all of my fees.
Oh, right.
Is she in danger now?
Oh, right.
I didn't take the survey after the call.
Oh, my God. We got to get her out of here.
I should have taken the survey and given her a 5-star. Oh, it's all a disaster. Yeah. But you went to this place. They wouldn't. The bath wasn't, like, the faucet wasn't working, or was there a leak?
They literally, like, you know how there's a stopper? These are old bathtubs, so they just had this aftermarket stopper that was nowhere near close to ever. It was just folly that someone would even think, that this would work, or fool someone. It just couldn't hold water. So then they put us in a room with a sunken stone bathtub.
Oh, I like that.
But their stopper was one of those suction cup ones, but you can't suction on flagstone with like grout in between.
Oh, right.
And it took so long, but by the time there was 3 inches of water in the bathtub, it was freezing cold. And this was after my poor wife, who's, hasn't had the easiest pregnancy.
Sure.
All she wanted was just some book time and some bath time.
Yeah, that's what you do on a vacation.
I know.
You've got to complain, or I'm willing to write whatever thing I need to. Email, Yelp review, Google review, TripAdvisor. I'll get in there and burn this place down.
Because I was caught between a rock and a hard place, wanting to like take care of this for her, but her also going, I don't want the stress. I don't want to deal with this. So I just had to let it go. Yeah,
there's no winning there. If you had been at Sparrow's Lodge, you would have had a working bath and shower.
Have I been there? Is that are they green bungalows? No.
It's like an old ranch that's been retrofitted. I'm trying to think. I think they're a dark red color. So now you're really challenging my memory that I can't remember.
But I wouldn't trust me for that kind of thing.
What?
Color.
Oh, color?
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
It is.
I think that's what they kind of talk about, like why no one can be an eyewitness to anything.
Yeah, it's very untrustworthy.
You don't remember anything that has happened in the past.
Let me ask you this. The one thing I do remember about the place that I think is Sparrow's Lodge, the adjoining walls on the rooms, but there's like a space on the bottom of the walls about 3 inches of just air.
Did you stay in a truck stop bathroom?
Well, yes, but that wasn't this.
What? You've stayed in a place where the hotel rooms have a space under the floor?
Somewhere between glamping and like safe house. I don't know.
This is not the place.
Okay.
You can't go back to wherever that was.
Go on. I won't. Go on.
This has a big, like a barn in the middle almost.
That does sound familiar.
And it's very quiet.
Would they not let you play music or like talk to your friends after 8 p.m.? Because that's another thing that happened at that place. Couldn't talk to my friends.
What? Were you taken there in a blindfold? What
That's
was
what I'm saying. It was for a wedding.
No, this you can talk after 8 p.m. That's one of the big selling points of this place.
Man, this is a 4 stars. The Ritz, huh? You got to pay top.
They let you have a s'more, which is wonderful. That really gets me.
God, this sounds like it.
Wow. But the space under, I mean, that's crazy to me. That sounds dangerous.
It does.
That sounds... Did you ever read? I feel like there was like a New Yorker piece or something about these people that ran a motel or something and they were spying on everyone in the rooms. That's all I can tell you.
Okay,
but that
sounds like that.
It sounds like that sort of situation.
Like a kind of place like you go because people are into that, like passing messages under the wall,
right?
Or like
seeing each other's feet.
Yeah.
It's the Wiki Feet Hotel.
Just the toes.
That's an idea, actually.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
They need to expand that brand.
The Wiki Feet?
Wiki Feet is just a website. Why not turn it into a whole universe?
Yeah.
Or at least get a book, action figures, that is just like a bland doll and then very specific feet.
Yeah. And footwear.
And
it's just nothing. You pay $180 for a box.
Think of, I mean, in 30 seconds, we've thought of several new revenue streams for this company.
Yeah.
Is it a company or is it just one pervert running a website?
That's a good question. I feel like it's now like a colloquium of perverts.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably had to bring on like sub-perverts to
run
help
and cool the servers. Yeah. And
why did I say he? It could easily be a woman.
It could be in anything.
It's a he.
It could be an animal. I don't know.
Oh, it's an animal.
It's an animal for feet. Wow. So you were in Palm Springs, and what happened with the 50th birthday?
That was very nice.
Okay.
Our lovely friend Cece and friends, we all went to dinner. They had a whole weekend. We just stopped in for the dinner because we had already had this baby moon planned.
Right. My boyfriend's about to turn 50, and it's either 0 or 1,000 for him. And I'm like, can you modulate the event? Because one of these things will cost beyond. And then the other thing is us just being mad at each other alone at dinner. So maybe find a group of friends that want to do something within the United States. It's I
think at any cost avoiding mad at dinner, having been there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Every other night.
Yeah. This is what we're in for, I guess. This is what we did. And I don't mean just you and me in our respective relationships, our partners as well.
Oh, of course.
That's what you just sign on.
Birthdays are hard too. I think there's a lot of unnecessary pressure. And I'm not somebody who really does celebrations, and neither is he, but especially for a milestone event, it feels like you have to do something. But when you never do anything, I guess it is kind of hard to figure out what speed you should be going at for that celebration.
And I think it's hard for the partner of the person having the birthday because, like you said, you can't quite gauge what he might want.
Right, exactly. Because the ideas he's given are nothing or go to Vietnam.
Not in a war.
Get enlisted.
Wow, that's interesting. So where are you leaning?
I was like, well, maybe we could go on a little trip within the continental United States. I mean, his birthday's in January, so it kind of limits pleasant places to go,
right? Unless
you want snowy weather, but neither of us wants anything to do with that.
Yeah.
So that starts to narrow it down. And then I'm like, well, are we just headed towards Palm Springs? Which I think is a great idea.
Back to the Sparrows Lodge.
Back to the Sparrows Lodge. That's where I'd like to have my 50th birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe I can convince him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a big birthday celebration?
Yeah, I had my 50th 2 years ago.
Oh, you're kidding. What did you do?
We just got a room or like the patio area of the Raymond restaurant in Pasadena, and I had a smallish group of people for dinner.
Okay, see, that seems like a reasonable adult's 50th birthday party.
It was nice. I couldn't complain. Yeah, it was you're picking. It's not a party, so you've got your close people there.
Normal conversation being had.
The only not a complaint. The only regret I have is just the layout of the table was such where I kind of got to talk to 5 people, and there were probably another 10 or 15 that I never really got to speak to.
Right.
Much.
That's kind of the folly of every birthday party, which is that you really don't get to spend any time with anyone.
Yeah.
You just get to say hello and catch up briefly and then have to move on.
Yeah.
I always just leave my own parties feeling guilty that I didn't spend time on other people.
I do too. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not the person for this sort of thing.
Do you like having birthday parties, or do you like to keep it simple?
I don't know. I had 3 in a row. This year I did not have one. The other 3 were wonderful. I set some very hard guidelines. I send an email with rules that the party will end at 11 p.m. and I will ask people to leave. And I make it very clear what I want out of the party, and it, for the most part, is a nice time.
Yeah.
But the problem is I don't get to talk to people that much.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't like hosting people. I'd rather be, well, I don't even know if I'd want to be a guest. So I guess the short answer is no, I don't like to have a party.
You like them in theory. I like them in theory.
Yeah.
And then often in practice, you ask yourself, how did I get here? How did my life come to this?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I would like to send out a mass email that says, everyone respond to me. I want to see each of you individually. Take me out to dinner. But then you wonder, then there's that worry, what if people don't respond? And suddenly you're the feeling of isolation.
Yeah, and then if you're on your 13th dinner in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Then that's also ruining your
Yeah.
life. I don't know if there's any winning. I forget it.
This is rough.
I don't know. Speaking of, bad things I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
Matt, I was excited to have you here today on the podcast.
I understand.
I thought Matt will come over. We'll have a nice time. He won't interrupt the intro. We'll just be civil with each other and try to start the year off right. So I was a little surprised when I walked in and saw you holding what is, from where I'm sitting, clearly a gift.
Yeah.
Podcast is called I Said No Gifts.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have anything to say about this?
I just want you to know that going into this, I know I was breaking the code.
Oh, okay. So just right off the bat.
And it's not like I didn't struggle with it.
Okay.
In fact, I think I tailored the gift as a kind of acknowledgement to no
interesting.
gift.
Okay.
Yeah. And I felt like the only way to do this is to hedge my bets. I have to give you a gift.
Okay.
Regardless of how no other guest in the history of the podcast has ever given you a gift.
I want to be
the first to just break that rule. And so I made you some things that you can use for me or for future guests that bring you gifts.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear it was hard for you.
Yeah, it was hard.
Okay,
It still is hard.
It's in this wonderful little plaid red and black bag.
You can use that as a little belt satchel. If you want.
Yes. Okay, well, open it. Oh, wait, did you make these?
I made you some no thank you cards.
8 no thank you cards, and they look like real cards.
Well,
should I open it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
What is this? Is this elastic?
That's my daughter's jewelry bead elastic.
Oh, I like this. I've never seen something like that before. Kind of a rainbow elastic.
I need that back.
Of course, this clearly cost you a fortune.
That's the real gift.
This is a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to keep that, of course. So this first one says, you have deliberately disobeyed me, and it says my name on the front. This is great. And then it has
some are blank,
plenty.
some are not. Yeah.
Real friends don't give gifts. Yeah. Did you handwrite all of these?
Yeah.
This is like genuinely nice and different types of styles of handwriting. Fonts, I guess. Is it a font when you write it with your hand?
That's a good question. No, I think the font is the size.
Oh, right. And it's a typeface.
Typeface.
So it
can't be it's a hand face.
It's a hand face, a handwriting.
A handwriting, yeah. That's better.
To you I say boo hiss, I said no gifts. This is gorgeous. Thanks, but no thanks, because I said no gift. How long did this take you?
Well, I had a little time at my daughter's dance class. So I brought this.
You're busy ignoring your daughter's life.
Well, this dance class has those kind of mirrors like in interrogation rooms. I can't see in.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
They can see out, but you can't see in? That feels backwards.
It does feel backwards. I don't understand it.
This feels...
Also, we tried to cancel and they won't let us out, so we have another month, but then we're done.
How long has it been? A year?
No, it's been a few months.
Oh my God, what a scam.
It's a real multi-level market.
Yeah, they might not even be dancing in there. They might just have them seated quietly.
She comes out in full makeup.
Is she, what sort of dancing is she learning?
It's tap and jazz.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? No, tap and ballet. I don't know. I can't see.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Okay, this is, I said no, and then there's somebody giving the finger. And then inside, gifts.
That one's got one
This
inside.
is, are you an artist? Do you draw?
It depends on the day, I think.
Okay.
You know?
Did you study art in school?
I studied, I went to study art and graphic design, but I was told by an instructor that I was seduced by the line. So I moved to scenic design. That my undergrad degree is in scenic design.
Seduced by the line?
Yeah, I know.
What does that even mean?
I think to him it was like you need more form and shadow and abstract, where I think I'm an illustrator, so that's why I kind of like to, like this kind of stuff, graphic art.
Very, right. This is, to me, you will always be truly inconsiderate. I said no gifts. This is incredible. I'm going to have to give these away to guests.
Yeah, you can do that.
Thank you, but I said no gifts with a big, what do we call this? I just always say question. Ghostbusters thing.
Yeah. A don't or a beware?
A don't sign. Yeah. No smoking, but it's over a gift.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Thanks, but ... You failed. That's a nice, I could save this for all sorts of occasions, actually. And then, and these are all the envelopes. This is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. And you did these while your daughter was learning?
For the most part, yeah. I think.
Do they give you a desk and pens at this place?
No, I was just doing them on a creaky chair last night. Yeah.
This all happened last night?
Yeah.
This would have taken me months.
No. They're not that special.
Yes, they are. The listener will see on Instagram or YouTube video. Get to see it on video. Very exciting. These are actually like professional level.
That's kind, but I don't
give me
so.
a break.
Come on.
Just stop fishing.
You already said it. How can I be fishing? I'm trying to stop it. I'm throwing that fish back in the ocean.
You're looking for more.
No, I don't want it. Go on.
You're insatiable. Okay, so your daughter's learning tap and jazz.
Jazz, yeah.
Okay.
Learning is
Was this her idea or the parents' idea?
I think I think she likes dancing.
Okay.
But it wasn't like she said, what's dance class and when can I do it? You know, she's 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she seem to be enjoying it?
Yeah, she does. One of her great friends at school is there, so much so that when the dance class is over, her father and myself, we can't pull them apart. They're holding on to each other, screaming at times. We had a rough goodbye last night.
What's happening behind that mirror?
I don't know.
Get out of this class.
I'm trying.
Life of trauma.
I can't. And it's like the hotel that we were at. It's just, do you engage? Do you fight? When I've had to choose my battles in these things.
Seems like you're just going to roll over every time.
Well, I used to be the opposite, but you get to a place where you're like, is it worth it?
Is it worth it to stand up for myself?
Yeah, and then I would stand up for myself over trivial things. Now, something as big as a bathtub or a dance class.
This is kind of my problem. I don't stand up for myself often enough. Then I find a situation where I'm like, oh, that's probably not worth standing up for myself. And then I do, and then I'm embarrassed by it, and then never stand up for myself again, basically.
Yeah, I wrestle with it.
How are you as a dancer?
I'm good when I'm prepared to give into it.
Okay.
But that's not most of the time. Most of the time, I'm self-conscious about it.
Right.
But when I let go and go, I think I can dance.
In what sort of situation?
Like a wedding, a fun wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't find myself in dancing situations much more than that. Although I dance at home with my daughter and my wife. Like we dance around the house.
Your dancing team.
Yes, that's right. My dancing team. Captain.
Captain, of course.
And please refer to me as Captain.
Captain Dance.
Captain Dance.
What are you dancing to around the house?
Oh, you name it. It's a lot of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
I got her onto Like a Prayer, which she likes.
That's fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to kind of get some things I like in there, but they're not really taking. But a lot of Disney.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
What was the K-pop Demon Hunters journey for you as a parent?
I brought it home.
You brought it home?
I was patient zero. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Fascinating. That is not how I would have imagined that goes.
I don't think it's how it happens most times, but I had heard about I think most of my podcast listening is film-based.
Right,
and so I had heard enough about it. And I was pretty big into anime when I was younger.
Okay.
And I just know my daughter's tastes, and I was like, she's going to go crazy for this. And
so you were an early adopter then?
I guess I was.
I don't, like, it kind of just was suddenly the biggest thing in the universe, but did Netflix like release it and then it quietly started to become a big thing, or was it?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It was I think their biggest week after week growth film they've ever had, maybe?
Congratulations to Netflix.
I know, God.
We're rooting for them.
We will. You're going to be calling them for your bank fees pretty soon.
Truly.
I don't know.
Have my Netflix debit card.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's father to daughter. Interesting.
Yeah.
And was she immediately into it, or was it something where she had to figure it out? Because to me, it doesn't make sense for like a child. Like it feels kind of for teens or something.
I think you're right. I don't want to like say my daughter has advanced tastes, but she likes when people are scared. She loves when people are in danger, hurt, or scared.
Within the thing, not the viewing part.
Not always. Not always. She loves like a good like ouchie story.
Okay.
Or fall down story. Or why did you cry?
So she's
story.
cruel.
She's
just a cruel heart.
Cruel curious.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I wouldn't call her cruel, but she's experimenting with it.
This is a scary person we're dealing with.
I know.
Is she currently an only child?
She is until January 31st.
The sibling is in for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
Well, she might also be.
That's the thing. I mean, our daughter, Glenn, she's really incredible. She's just a whirlwind. She's Tasmanian devil.
Right.
And everybody keeps saying, oh, well, you've got that. Now you're going to have the calm one. And I'm like, what if this is the calm one?
Oh, right. Yeah. That's always a possibility.
I know.
Something much worse could be around the turn.
We'll see.
Around the... I don't know what the phrase is.
Around
the bend? Around the bend.
Around the corner.
Around the corner.
I think it all works.
Yeah. It all applies to babies being born.
Yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of scary things, I just saw Paranormal Activity, the play. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about this because I teach theater online, and they have to see a play, and someone wrote a critique on this play.
What did they have to say about it?
Just that they were pleasantly surprised. They never thought it could be as good as one of the movies, and they liked it.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I really expected a tacky time.
And it wasn't?
I don't see enough plays to really say, but it seemed done well enough that I wasn't like, well, this is it's embarrassing that I'm here.
It's not campy. It's just
no. It's very sincere.
Really?
It really. I mean, my complaints would probably be that it just like, in order to build tension, it's just extremely boring up until the scary parts.
Yeah, that's their MO.
Yeah, it's like the first half an hour I was a little dozing off until the first big scare. Then I was awake for the rest of the time. And I'm not easily scared by things. My boyfriend is. He was freaking out. But I at least kind of, it registered for me that it could be scary to other people.
So you're emotionally
what am I describing?
vacant inside, but you acknowledge.
The listener knows I feel nothing. I have a long history of feeling absolutely nothing
I've
anymore.
heard of that for like empathy when people go through a hard time, but for scares, I've never heard of that kind of lack of empathy. Or no, I guess you're saying you have empathy for scares, but you can't feel it yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well, that's admirable.
Is that a psychopath?
No, I think that's the opposite of a psychopath. You can't help that you're superhuman and not afraid of anything on this earth.
That I'm a very strong man.
Yes, but that you empathize that weaker people can.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, I'll lead us into whatever scary thing the world is headed towards because it won't scare me.
Okay.
But there were some frightening moments. I was like, is this a play or is it a magic show?
Oh,
There were some moments where it's like, well, this is more of an illusion or a magic trick than I don't know. It was scary enough. I didn't expect... How could a play possibly scare people?
Right.
People were shrieking. The audience was
Really?
shrieking.
Were they coming out in the audience at all? Was there any
No,
close
nothing like
proximity?
that.
It was
That's
all?
Yeah, I kind of expected something like that, and it was all on stage. And yeah, I've said this, but I think the moral of the play was essentially don't run anybody over with your car.
That's
That
a
may lead
direct
to
action. It's not even immoral. That's not even like there's not.
That's just put it on your list. Don't run anyone over. But yeah, do you get scared easily?
I do. Yeah, jump scares. It's not that I don't get scared like existentially afraid of that. I do have plenty of other things in life, but movies, it's more just when is it coming? When is it coming?
Right.
You know? Yeah. So I guess I do get scared. Yeah.
I feel like people really complain about jump scares and say they're cheap or whatever, but I feel like that's kind of the only way you can get me at this point.
I think when done well, they're the best. Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other things, ghosts, that kind of thing, don't really do anything for me.
Me either. I think I'm much more scared of like a slasher film because it could really happen.
Exactly.
Than ghost. I like certain ghost movies. I like to believe for the movie that it's fun, but that I'm not going to go to bed worried that, Annabelle's coming or whatever.
Yeah, my number one favorite's a haunted house movie, but there aren't enough of those.
Yeah.
And most of the haunted house movies now take place in new builds, which I don't like.
No, all the paranormal ones.
Yeah, it's like a
and
condo.
You're talking new builds in like Corona, California.
Yeah, exactly. No, I need some sort of Victorian, some sort of Winchester mystery house vibe.
Do you have a favorite haunted house movie?
I love The Haunting.
I was just going to say The Haunting. Like the original or the new one? Yeah.
What if I loved the 99 one?
That was something to be said.
Felt like a misfire.
I know, it was. It was. I can't even say because we rented that like 3 years ago and I fell asleep halfway through.
Right. Who's in it? It's like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Liam Neeson.
Owen Wilson.
And Lily, what's her name?
Ooh, Lily...
Taylor?
Yeah, I think so. But not the new Lily Taylor.
No, there's an old...
Wait, what?
Lily Taylor 1.0. Lily Taylor.
Is it?
I don't know who Lily Taylor is. Lily, reach out. My apologies, but I don't know this person.
Wait, who's David Harbour's girlfriend that he cheated on?
Lily Allen?
Okay,
Lily Allen is not in The Haunting.
Then it must be Lily Taylor.
Lily Taylor.
You've probably got it brought up on your screen. You could say...
We're going to gaslight you from here. You're not seeing that. Whatever your reality is back there is not true. Lily Taylor, interesting. No, I only ever saw the trailer of it, and I love the original so much that I thought I'll stay away from
The
that.
original's
And I love
so
the
good.
book too.
Oh, I've never read
It's
the
really
book.
spooky.
Really?
Very spooky.
Oh.
And the original movie's kind of eerie. It's like,
I've heard it really holds up. And then
Yeah.
I've seen it, but it's been a long time.
has a lot of loud pounding noise, which is frightening.
Oh, yeah.
This kind of mysterious coming from nowhere.
Yeah.
But that's probably my number one favorite horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
That, The Shining,
yeah.
and The Strangers.
Oh, yeah. Those are all good. Haunted house, haunted hotel, haunted cabin, but by
Haunted home invasion.
Yeah, haunted home invasion. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I mean, I have a long history with Halloween, and I love it.
Okay.
And hate it.
What's this long history?
Well, I just was shown it as a small child.
the movie itself.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about just the holiday in general.
No, my babysitter made me watch it when I was young, and so
Oh,
it
my
just
God.
shaped my life more than I care to admit. And so I have always had this morbid fascination, and I love it. And then the house is in South Pasadena. Every year for Halloween, we go, rather than visit Santa Claus at Christmas, we take my daughter to see Michael Myers.
How does she feel about that?
Well, it varies from year to year. This year, she didn't want to go near him, and we don't force it on her.
Right.
But it is funny because these are not like professionally associated Michael Myerses. They're just people dressed up, so you'll get like a tall one, a short one, a brown.
They just show up there.
One, every variety of Michael Myers you can imagine. Sexy Michael Myers. They're all there. Yeah.
Every Michael Myers is a sexy Michael Myers.
That's
That's
true.
what's happening under that jumpsuit. They should have a Santa at that house.
They should.
I just feel like we make that a year-round destination.
Because now it looks almost like a gingerbread house.
Right,
It's been restored, and it's very Victorian.
It's kind of by the train. Is that
It's
right?
right, but it's probably 15 feet from
Maybe
the
too
train.
close.
Too close.
Ruining the vibe
If the train
entirely.
derailed, the first thing to go is the Myers house.
Right. Yeah. And what about, what's the character's name? Laurie?
Laurie Strode.
Is her house in the same area?
It's if you walk across the street and then a few blocks in where the library is in South Pasadena, it's
Okay.
across the street there. And that was recently for sale.
Oh.
I went to look at it, and it's been subdivided into 3 different units.
It's like a
It's
triplex?
weird. Yeah, it's strange.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Why didn't Jamie buy it?
Good question.
What is she doing with her money?
She ain't buying her houses. And then there's the place where the hedge is, from that movie, where he peeks around the
Oh,
hedge.
yeah. That hedge is still there?
The hedge is still there, and not only that, but the house on the other side of the hedge is from Mama's family.
Okay, Mama's family is what we should be talking about.
yeah.
Wow, those hedges.
Yeah.
How long does a hedge live? Is it the original hedge?
That's a good question. Probably.
That'd be a 45-year-old hedge?
Yeah, at least. I know.
Wow, I need to see that hedge. I'd like to stick my hand through it or something.
You can walk. I mean, you can go up to it as much as you like.
Is it on someone's property?
Yeah, but it's right there by the sidewalk,
Oh, okay. So you could grab the homeowner.
You could. It might be Mama. And then Pee Wee Herman's house from the movie's right around the corner, too.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And it looks just like it did in the movie.
Yeah, I think it's white or yellow now.
Oh, wait, what color is it in the movie?
Wasn't it red?
See, again, we're going back to what colors I can remember.
Maybe it's red now. See, I've got it all wrong.
Right.
I do know there's like a 3-inch space under the walls that you can, if you want.
You're not allowed to speak after 8 p.m. in that house.
No.
Okay, well, I have my cards here. Do we have anything left to say about do you send thank you cards?
Occasionally I do, not as a rule.
What sort of thing has to happen in order for you to send a thank you card?
I think it has to have been a gift that I received that I wasn't able to say thank you for in person for some reason.
Right.
Or something special. So I will at times, but I'm not one of those, obsessive thank you card writers.
Right. Some people are very good at it.
Yeah.
Very on top of it. They do it right away.
I know.
I never do it at all.
Yeah.
Classless.
It adds an air of mystique.
That's true. You just leave them wondering if you cared about the gift.
Yeah, what did I get wrong? And then I'm going to try harder next year.
It's better and better every year.
Yeah.
Until the person's life has been absolutely demolished.
Well, you've made a career off getting gifts, so if you were to start now, it would be...
Career is a generous word.
Well, you're going to have to now.
I know, of course. I'm going to have... I will give these away to guest after guest. I think the third gift I got on this was Lauren Lapkus brought some thank you cards.
Oh.
And I don't know, my apologies to Lauren Lapkus. I'm not quite sure what happened to this, but it was an early pandemic. So I wasn't responsible for anything.
I was going to ask if you had a chest or a trunk of every gift.
I have a garage.
But they're not all in one place or anything?
No,
you have a bunch here.
There are a bunch here in the studio now, thank God. Kind of the most camera-ready gifts.
Who gave you the redneck plunger?
Rob Hubel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a great one. I wonder if I would be able to remember. I've received probably hundreds of gifts at this point. It'd be an interesting challenge for my memory and my gratitude to see if I knew who gave each gift.
It would be cool to stack them all in a room and have you go through and see if you could get them right.
Oh my God, that would be horrifying.
And then you have to match them with names, so you get to see all the names.
Right.
You're reminded.
I think I probably...
It's a Price is Right game.
And what do I win? Just the knowledge that my brain is still functioning in a decent
abyssal
way.
vacuum or something.
If I get a vacuum out of it,
Okay, well,
I will do
I should've
anything
just
to
brought
win
a vacuum.
I've gotten a vacuum on this podcast.
Have you?
My boyfriend gave me the vacuum, and I told him not to spend too much money on it. He came on the podcast and gave me a vacuum.
What kind of vacuum?
It might be Abyssal.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It works pretty well. I don't know. I mean, our other vacuum was working just fine.
Oh.
That was the big problem.
Oh.
He complained and complained and complained about the vacuum. It was working totally fine, so it was upsetting to get a new vacuum.
I see, but he wanted it, but he disguised it as a gift.
Right.
Stealth gift.
Kind of a classic sitcom trope of, here's the bowling ball, honey, that kind of thing. Well, I think we should play a game.
Okay.
We're going to play a game called Gift Master, but I need a number between 1 and 10 from you.
4.
Okay, I have to do some light calculating to get our game pieces. So right now you can promote, recommend, do whatever you want. I'll be right back.
Oh, golly. Well, I'm having a child in January 31st, so come on and check that out. We'll probably be at a hospital near you. What else can I tell you? I have a couple of podcasts, I guess, with Gourley and Rust and Bananas for Bonanza, and you can check those out. And then there's the Conan O'Brien podcast. There's
Everyone go leave a 1-star review for everything you just heard.
please do.
No.
But only if you go to that hotel and give it to them as well.
No, go listen to Matt's wonderful. Let's support Matt. Also, I haven't mentioned in years that people should be leaving reviews for this podcast. Do those matter anymore?
They might bump you up in the algorithm, but I don't know. Do people even? I think a lot of people spread their listening among different podcast apps now. So it used to all be Apple based, and I don't know.
Does anyone care about anything anymore? Is the big question.
I don't.
Go leave a review. Stop being selfish.
Yeah.
Leave a gorgeous review of this podcast and then a bunch of 1 stars for Matt again. Okay. This is how we play Gift Master.
Okay.
I'm going to name 3 celebrities, 3 famous people, and then I'm going to name 3 gifts, things you can give away. You're going to tell me which gift you would give which person and why.
I love it.
Does that make perfect sense?
Yeah.
All right. The celebrities today are number 1, Alec Baldwin, number 2, Jamie Lynn Spears, and number 3, Margaret Atwood. The gifts you will be giving are a bullet bike, rock hard abs, and omnipotence. That's more of an experience.
I have some questions.
Okay.
What's a bullet bike?
A bullet bike. That's what do we call?
What's a Jamie Lynn Spears? It's on the.
Well, a Jamie Lynn Spears is a very fast motorcycle, and a bullet bike is Britney Spears' younger sister.
Okay. All right. Bullet bike, omnipotence.
What do we call that? I call that a bullet bike. The small, stylish-looking motorcycles that aren't a dirt bike or a Harley. What is that called?
Oh, we used to call. They had a brand name. They're called Ninjas when I was young.
Ninjas, right?
But like a street bike, kind of like a street racing bike.
Yeah.
A bullet bike, maybe that. Okay, so a bullet bike, omnipotence, and
Rock hard abs.
And Jamie Lynn Spears, Margaret Atwood, and
Alec
Baldwin, who I saw at Disneyland a couple of weeks ago.
You're kidding?
No,
with the whole crew?
The whole crew.
Are they still doing the reality show?
I don't know.
Were they being followed by a camera crew?
No, they were there, I think, because his wife was on Dancing with the Stars, and they all contractually have to do some like B-roll at Disneyland.
Oh, I'm sure he was having the time of his
He
life.
seemed like he was okay with it.
He has like 40 kids.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they were all there.
Yeah.
Have you seen the reality show?
We watched the first episode. I got enough.
It's a fascinating experience.
Whoa. On many levels. On many levels.
It's very... How did she do in Dancing with the Stars?
I don't know.
I feel like she's probably not that great of a dancer.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I wasn't rooting for her.
I don't think she was well liked. I don't think people were, you can get voted above your dancing talent
just based on personality,
like
right?
I think Andy Richter recently.
Andy really took it away for quite a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's not a well-loved...
Doesn't seem
What's
like
her name? Hilaria Baldwin. Reach out.
Yeah.
And you can go in between accents. Oh, so you saw them at Disneyland. Did you see what ride they were going on?
No, they were outside the like Fantasyland place where you can get pancakes.
Okay.
That's
a good thing when you have 40 children. Get a stack of pancakes.
They were just like corralling up all of them. And I think they had to do that every 15 minutes to make sure they didn't lose someone. And you know how you can go to Disneyland with those plaid-vested guides?
Oh, yes.
Seemed like they had 3.
We would have. That's a
You'd
minimum
have to,
for that size of family.
Okay. Bullet Bike, Omnipotence, and Rock Hard Abs from Margaret Atwood, Jamie Lynn Spears, and
Alec Baldwin. Mr. Hilaria.
Margaret Atwood.
The author.
Yeah, but what does she write?
She wrote, most famously, The Handmaid's Tale.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to give her Omnipotence.
Okay. Why?
I just feel like if she has that kind of perception for that book being as old as it is and as prescient as it's become.
Sure.
Even at the time, I could see how she had written it.
She should be able to control whatever she wants.
I trust her with the keys more than Alec and Jamie.
Okay. I would lean Jamie.
Would you?
We'll see what Jamie has to do with unlimited power.
What
I feel like she's got the brain. She's got the
What has she done with limited power? Because they say, having some limits is a good thing, but she's going to go full Caligula or something. Okay, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
And then keys to the world, keys to the bike. And how old is Jamie Lynn Spears now? Is she fit? Does she already have rock hard abs? I don't want to give her a gift she doesn't need.
Right. You don't want to double up on rock hard abs.
But I'm hesitant to give Alec rock hard abs.
Yeah, that's almost like ultimate power for him.
I know. And if he does have rock hard abs, is he still as stout?
Right. That's a weird looking person.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I'd love to see him on a bullet bike.
Yeah. I wonder what his sense of balance is.
Yeah. Google Jamie Lynn Spears. Let's see what she looks like right now.
Okay, let's see. Jamie Lynn Spears 2025. Well, that's a terrible... Google shut down. Your whole search engine is so bad. Let's see here. The images that we're getting are too small. The resolution should be bigger. Look at this, how blurry that photo is.
That's this year?
That's this year. Okay, so she looks like she probably doesn't need rock hard abs.
Okay. Then I have no choice, I guess. Like, my hand is forced. I don't even know if she wants a bullet bike, but Jamie Lynn Spears is getting a bullet bike.
I can see her zipping around town on one of those. The streets of Tokyo.
Yeah, the pictures you showed me, she's in kind of like a Catholic schoolgirl thing, which is very Japanese school uniform.
Right,
Akira.
right.
Yeah.
I can see her kind of pulling that all together and making that her new thing.
Her comeback thing.
Her comeback is someone who drives around Tokyo.
In a bullet bike. On one. And then, yes, Alec Baldwin gets rock hard abs, but no other part of his body is allowed to improve.
Every other part of his body has to get much, much worse.
Yes. So
fascinating. That gets another reality show, I would say.
And if you were to just catch him at the right height through a porthole, you would think like this is the most fit man.
I'm in for a treat. A porthole just to look at men's abs.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a family-friendly glory hole.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, you answered this perfectly.
Thank you.
Very well done. This is the final segment of the podcast. It's called I Said No Emails. People write into isaidnogifts@gmail.com, desperate for answers.
Okay.
People are wondering all sorts of things and begging for help, etc. Will you help me answer a question? Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, this is hello. Cold. My stepfather's birthday is approaching. I'll be honest, despite living together for a decade, we still don't know a lot about each other. As far as I know, he likes 2 things: Siamese cats and woodworking. I have given him figurines of Siamese cats for the past several gifts. I think I need to get him something else at this point, as his desk is running out of room for Siamese cats. What do you get for the man who likes nothing? He doesn't like restaurants or movies. Thanks, and that's from JMM, they, them. Terrible stepchild. Get him a new stepchild.
Have you gotten him an actual Siamese cat?
I mean, this is something I'm a huge advocate of, is giving people live animals as pets. I think that's responsible.
Yeah.
It's a win for the person and the animal.
Yeah.
We know that everyone will be taken care of in that situation. The more, the merrier.
Yeah.
Siamese cats, they're expensive. They're classy. He loves them. Does he own any, or is he just obsessed with the concept?
Or is this one of those runaway things where someone thinks you like something, so they keep getting it for you? You mentioned it once, and now the stepchild sees all these like Siamese cat bric-a-brac everywhere, but doesn't stop to think that they gave them all these things.
Right. And meanwhile, like, the rift between them is growing. They don't think that this person enjoys anything. He doesn't think that they know anything about him. And the pile of cat garbage is just growing and growing and growing.
I think you got to take Siamese cats off the table. You have a clue here with woodworking. Mm-hmm. I enjoy woodworking. I know you can get they're somewhat pricey, but there's a brand called Woodpeckers that makes these really good precision measuring instruments, like mini squares and stuff like that. And I think if your stepfather likes and enjoys woodworking, having one of these quality things would really make the difference. I love them.
What are you making with your woodworking?
Just home renovations and shelves and lanterns and shit.
Lanterns?
Yeah, I made some lanterns.
How many lanterns are you making?
I've made 7 lanterns.
Oh my God.
8, maybe 8. I don't know.
What inspired the lantern idea?
Just having a backyard that needed lanterns. It's like I took a look and said, some lanterns could spruce this place up.
Is this all self-taught?
Well, I was a scenic design major, so I learned some basic carpentry skills then, but then I've had to kind of YouTube a lot myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had any failed projects?
Oh, sure.
Like what?
Well, just recently, I've been building out a back house studio office. And so I decided to build a standing desk within a built-in, like, kind of grander desk.
Oh.
And then I did that, and then the standing desk mechanism broke, and I had already built it in, so I had to destroy it.
Oh.
And then remake it so I could take it apart if this happens again. Yeah.
What a waste of time.
It was one of my hardest days of my life.
Did it damage the original desk?
Yeah, I had to destroy...
The whole desk?
Not the whole desk. I had to destroy the 2 inner sides of it.
Oh my God.
I had to just crowbar it apart. It was like killing a child. It was hard.
How did it break?
The mechanism just was trying to recalibrate, but because I had built... This was my mistake. I built it into a desk. It was rubbing up on parts that it shouldn't have.
Oh, interesting.
And it broke itself, or I did it.
Just bad workmanship.
On my part.
It's the poor carpenter who blames his desk.
I'm taking the blame. Yeah. I am. I got to it eventually. I didn't want to admit it at first. But
and are you staining all of it and all of this sort of thing?
Staining, finishing, masonry.
My dog recently gnawed off a part of my armchair. The wood leg, and I don't know what to... Well, just part of it, and I don't know... Should I just put some stain on there and hope people don't notice? Or should I sand it down?
3-dimensionally pulled apart, or just on the surface?
You know, it's like a little, leg. It's like round and curvy.
Like a mid-century kind of...
Or almost like a Victorian or something, I would say.
A cabriolet?
Like I would say like French-ish. I don't know exactly how to describe it.
Not like a clawfoot kind of thing.
Yeah, like a little clawfoot.
Cabriolet.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
That's what it is.
That's what this... Yeah. And she gnawed off essentially the knee of it. So now it's like kind of... So I'm like, do I sand that down and then stain it? I don't want to take it to somebody. That seems like a lot to put an armchair in the car to get this one little thing fixed. But
you can sand it and then... You'll probably fill it a little bit with some filler.
Filler?
If there's little divots in it.
It's flat.
It's flat. Then you're in good shape. You know what? You get Restore Finish.
Restore Finish?
And it's something you can just rub on, and you can buy it in the kind of color of the finish of the wood. And try that at least and see if that helps you. But usually if it's just like superficial Mars and Dins, like you can...
And sand it a little bit first.
Don't sand it first. You just put this in and it'll usually darken it up and then you kind of buff it a little bit.
Restore Finish.
Yeah, and there's no E on the Restore. It's like Restore -A-finish.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Restore Finish.
And if there is an E, be really careful. It's something
That's
else.
another brand.
I do not condone.
God knows what will happen.
Yeah, I don't endorse.
But we're saying JMM, get some sort of woodworking woodpecker tool. No more Siamese cats unless they're the real thing.
Yeah.
And the best breeder you can find. Go to a cat mill.
Yeah.
This podcast is very pro animal mill. Puppy and cat. Shop, don't adopt. I had some listeners attack me about my dog that we recently got. They thought that I had bought her. Don't assume that what have I done on this podcast that makes people think I'm going to Cruella de Vil to buy a dog?
What you just said. And if you've said anything like that before, I would imagine that's why they thought that.
I adopted her. Of course I rescued the dog.
Okay. What kind of dog? And what's the dog's name?
She's a Rottweiler named Bonnie.
Wow.
She's 10 months old and she's in heat.
Oh, really?
She's becoming a woman. I've never dealt with something like
So
this
you have
before.
to get her.
She has to get spayed, but they say you should go through at least one heat with the puppy
That makes sense.
because it
It prevents
lets
further
them,
issues, right?
Yeah, maybe you avoid some cancer or something
think
in
so.
the future.
Bonnie. How did you happen on the name Bonnie?
I wanted to name her Ronnie after Ronnie Spector. I love Ronnie Spector.
nice. Yeah.
But my boyfriend, our last dog, was named Edie, and she was frequently being called Eddie, being misgendered.
I have an
by-
Aunt Edie, and I know how that goes. Yeah.
So Jim said, let's give her a nice clear Bonnie. And so that was close enough.
Oh,
to
I
Ronnie.
see. Okay, yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. With pet gender, I'm like, it's not very high stakes for me.
No, I mean, we named our daughter Glenn. I mean, it's clearly not for me either.
When people really get sensitive about a pet's gender, I don't own the dog. I don't own the cat. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
Don't get after me that
No.
if I say he or she, just let me know in a nice, non-aggressive way.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's a dog.
It's a dog.
And we love the dogs.
Yeah.
We love Bonnie. Wait, you have
I have a cat.
a cat, not a Siamese.
No, but she's part Maine Coon, all high maintenance. Yeah.
A lot of fur.
A lot of fur.
Shedding it?
No, she pulls a lot off, but it doesn't, like, she doesn't leave a wake of fur.
Oh, okay.
And I think, fairly allergic, but not to her, because she's one of those kind of long hair.
Oh, interesting.
Hypoallergenic, and she's like a kind of like a plus size model cat.
Oh, I love this cat.
She knows it too. She's beautiful and she knows it. She'll let you know it. I love her though. She's kind of the person in all of our family that will acknowledge me first in the morning.
What's her name?
Margot.
Margot. I love that.
Yeah.
And how old is she?
She's 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
You've
you
got
wouldn't
another
know it.
decade with that cat.
I hope so.
Oh, I love cats.
Yeah, she's one of my best friends.
I just learned that when at least a dog goes in heat, they do something called blowing their coat, which is suddenly all of their fur is just all over the house.
And that's a heat thing.
Yeah. I was like, oh, is she malnourished? What's happening?
Oh.
She might be. Maybe we're bad pet owners, but I think she's healthy. And when they're in heat, they just suddenly start losing tons and tons. The amount of hair that a dog is able to produce,
Yeah.
that they leave enough around the house to like fill a garbage can and still have fur on their body. It's, I don't know, nature. JMM, if you've gotten some sort of answer, and I know you have, that it's time to repair your relationship with the stepfather. 10 years is too long to hate each other. It's time to live in some sort of civil household with all of the Siamese cats you buy him. We answered the question perfectly.
Yeah.
I have all of these thank you cards. This is perfect. Every guest from the next 8 people.
Choose them wisely.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Should I give them in order as just sequentially, or should I give them when I care?
Yeah, that's up to
that
you.
could create some drama.
This comes with no expectation, so use them how you will.
This podcast could use some drama in the headlines.
That's true.
Somebody's mad they didn't get a thank you card. They will never come back.
Well, now they know that they could get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, I really put you in a bind.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, starting with me.
Starting with,
I know.
oh my God.
I know. What do you do there?
Oh my God. I feel like I've got to give you one.
No expectations, I told you.
This was very tacky on your part.
I've seen them. I've already seen them.
Well, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Thank you for these.
You're welcome.
I've had such a nice time with you here
Same
today.
here, same. Thanks for having me.
Listener, the podcast is over. I'm letting you go. I've decided to release you for the day and go do something else. Find something nice to do. I love you. Goodbye.